This is the next project brief. It's very short. Miss Taxin needs a programme that will allow her to type in her gross monthly pay. She gets paid every month for 12 months in the year. She wants to know how much tax and national insurance she pays each month and how much is left after this, which is also called the net pay. At the moment, she needs to pay 22% in tax to the government and 10% for national insurance again to the government. So let's fly in and do the structure chart straight away. First box there. And I'll put in as some sort of title, Miss Taxin's pay. So you're interested in their pay. So Miss Taxin's pay, I'll centre that as well, makes more sense. Text is a little bit big actually, make it 12. So there's the first one. I'll then duplicate that, make another one. First thing I have to do is decide what might happen first. So she's talking about typing in her gross monthly pay. So ask her that, give her a message. Show a message asking for the gross pay. That's what she gets a month, her gross pay. After I have to do some calculations, work some things out and show things at the end. Now we know I have to show things at the end. Show the net pay. That happens at some point, but it might not happen there. And of course, other things. Show the, what was it, national insurance amount. I'll use the word amount now. Show the net pay, show that, that's good. Next one would be obviously the one about the tax as well. So show the tax amount. So all these things do happen, but they might not happen in this order so far. Now I reckon those happen near the end. So I'll move them over a little bit, just to the right. It expands the document here, it's quite handy. So things have to get worked out as well. So I reckon we have to do some calculations at some point. So work out net pay, that's easy. Spell it correctly would help. That's one. Need to work out a few other things as well, don't we? So work out national insurance. And the last one there, work out the tax, right? Now, the order of these things probably have to get moved about a little bit. So the net pay is worked out after I've worked out some of these things. So let's say, imagine I work out national insurance, I work out the tax, I can then work out the net pay because these have to be worked out before I can work that one out. That involves taking away things like national insurance and tax. Those have to happen at some point as well. So I'll put them in here too. Again, it might not be the right place yet. I reckon there's some space in here needing to be filled in with other things. So I'll move that over a little bit. I've showed the message asking, so maybe I should now use a keyboard and get it to type something in. So using the keyboard, enter the gross pay. So that's a bit of the type into the keyboard, a message, type it in, do some working out, and then show some answers at the end. That looks okay to me so far. If I missed anything out, I can always come back to it. It's a live working diagram, so I can mess around with it later on if I make mistakes. I'll now join it together. Now look here, I don't want arrowheads, so switch the arrowheads off. Under style, there's an arrowhead section there. And the line's too straight, I want the square lines. There we go. It's not quite the right height either actually, I might move some of these things around to make it look better. Highlight all this stuff here. Drag it down a little bit. That looks nicer. And then again, from the same place to the middle. And then for all the rest of them, exactly the same place to the middle. Same there to the middle. Always the same place, a bit like spider's legs stretching out from my body. If you can imagine anything like this looking like a spider, which I cannot. And then there. Oh, we're all better now. And that's that bit done. So that is the structure chart created from the client brief.